Hey, what's up guys? My name is Sean and welcome to my quick start guide on how to use Google Chrome. This video is mostly for beginners, but I encourage you to stick around because you might learn something new. This video we're going to be learning about bookmarks, extensions, and cool themes that you can add to your Chrome to make it more appealing and cooler looking. So let's get right into the video. Alright, so first thing you want to do is actually download Google Chrome. Now to download Google Chrome, go to any browser and type Chrome. Simple as that. And then you go to the first one. You want to make sure that it doesn't say add or that it doesn't kind of look sketchy. So this one right here, this is the link. You want to make sure that it's a www.google.com/Chrome like this. Because a lot of websites actually make phishing pages, which are fake pages, and those can lead to downloading viruses. Like you think it's Google Chrome, so you download it and you might download a virus, and then you got a virus on your computer, and that's a whole different story. So anyways, make sure that it's a safe link and download Google Chrome. Now once you download Google Chrome, you'll be greeted in this sort of page, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be this same exact page. So for right now, you want to just skip the syncing. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to activate the bookmarks bar. It's very important to have a bookmarks bar because you can literally get to any page just by a single click, and it's fast. It's easier to just have a bookmarks bar. So you gotta click. So what you want to do is click on these three dots up here. This is where you're gonna find your history, your downloads, your bookmarks, your zoom, and other stuff like that. So just take a little look at this, pause the video, look at it, or just look at it on your own computer, and so you can see kind of what there is in these three little dots. So we're gonna go to add the bookmarks bar. We're gonna click on bookmarks, or just hover over bookmarks and go to show bookmarks bar. Once you do that, nothing will happen, but if we test it out, and let's say we go to KCharter and we go to kcharter.org, we can click on this right here and it'll bookmark the page. It's pretty simple. You can also rename it to anything you want to, and you can also change where it goes. So we'll click done, and you can see up here that we have home KCharter. So if we were in any other page, you click on it and you go straight to the KCharter website. So now that we got a bookmarks bar and we have a bookmark, let's get a little bit organized and we can create a bookmark folder. So we can just right click on this little bar. This is going to be your bookmarks bar. All your bookmarks are going to be filled up in here. So you want to right click on it and you want to add a folder. Now that you add a folder, you can rename it KCS. We're going to name it whatever you want to name it, but for me I'll name it KCS. And what you can do is you can click on the bookmark bar, or the bookmark that you selected by left clicking it, holding it, and then dragging it in. It'll disappear, but it'll actually be in here. So you just click on it and you can find your bookmarks like that. Alright, so these are the bookmarks that I use. These are really helpful on getting stuff on your page quickly, so you don't have to type them or whatever. You can middle mouse click all of these and it'll pop up super fast. So for example, I just got home from school, middle click, I got my email. Middle click, I got my drive. Middle click, I got my classroom. Middle click, I got my documents. Middle click, I got my Acellus for my online schooling. Google Keep for my notes, and spreadsheets for just the student documents for my senior project. Now, with all that being said, you don't have to have these bookmarks, but I recommend having them because it's just faster, easier, and just simpler just to have all those bookmarks there, so you can just middle click them and you can pull them up super fast. One other one that I recommend is KCS, which is where you're going to have all your grades. Everything is going to be right here. You just go to your web page and you just bookmark it, and boom, you got it there. Super easy. You don't have to type it out. It's fast, it's simple. Those are just quick bookmarks that I have set up. Now that we got bookmarks and we figure out kind of how to use them, we can start using extensions and applications. So for me, I use extensions all the time. They're really helpful, and something that I've learned is that they're really easy to get. So first thing we want to do is go to the web store. Now I got to this page by clicking on the apps up here. You can just go to the web store by clicking or by typing Chrome web store, and it'll be, for me it's in Italian right now because that's where I live, but it'll be in English and it'll be the first one. So this is going to be the same as this one right here. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, we got the web store. And the web store is filled with a bunch of stuff that you can download, but we're going to download only a couple right now, and this is one of them, but let's just go through it slowly, but one by one. And if you're watching this video right now, you can actually go to my website called KCSQuickTips.weebly.com, and you'll find this site where all of the extensions and all of the main applications that we're going to be using are all right here. So what you can do on this website is middle click with your mouse wheel. There's a little click button if you click your mouse wheel, and what that'll do is you hover over one of these icons. So for example, the first thing we're going to download is an ad blocker, which is very helpful if you're watching a YouTube video or you're going on a website and you're researching but they got ads and it's annoying and blah blah blah. You can download uBlock Origins, the best ad blocker out there, by middle clicking the mouse wheel button, and it'll automatically pop up here. So you want to do that for all the rest of them, all the rest of the top bars. These are all extensions. These are the applications that you're going to be using all the time at Kia Charter. These applications are super easy to use, and we're going to go over them a little later in the video. So anyways, now that we got this extension up, this is uBlock Origin by Raymond Hill, and it's pretty easy. Like once you download it, you won't really have to look into it anymore because it'll just do everything for you. So let's just add this to Chrome. Yeah, so we're just going to add it to the Chrome. You'll see that something pops up down here like it's downloading, and now that it's finished downloading, uBlock Origin has been added to Chrome. So yeah, that's it. This is going to be your extension area. So we got the bookmarks bar down here, and this is where your extensions are going to be. Now you're going to see them rack up, but this is the extension for uBlock Origin. This is how you know that it's on. When it's blue like this, it's going to be on. When you click it, it's going to be off like this. So you want to keep it like this on at all times, and it'll actually tell you all the ads that you've blocked. And yeah, it's really helpful. So now we can, using the middle click button, again like we used it over here, we can click on this right here, and it's kind of a lazy man's way of closing tabs, but you can use the middle click button and you can close them just by hovering over. Instead of clicking the X, you can just hover over it and middle click it. Super easy, super fast, really helpful shortcut. Anyways, we're gonna do the same thing with LastPass. Actually, let's go over Grammarly first. Grammarly is something that I recently started using. Super helpful when writing emails, with writing essays, with writing anything, what it does is it's like a grammar check. Once you get the email, you want to use a password that you remember, but you don't have to remember this password, so we're just going to type in random stuff. And yeah, so we're going to type in random stuff, put our name, Billy, doesn't really matter, because once you make an account, you don't have to verify it with an actual email address. So you can just put any email that you want and any password that you want. You're never going to actually sign into that email and an account. So it's whatever. Like, this is all surveying. My writings for school. I'm a beginner. Yada yada yada. And then save your settings. Just keep clicking through. Now you can either choose to buy premium, but let's be honest, no one's gonna buy anything. Like, duh. Why are you gonna buy it when it's free? And so there it is. Now your Grammarly is here. You can click on it, and you can add the title, and you can add Control V, whatever you want to check, and it'll check it for you, and it'll tell you what's wrong, and we'll fix it for you. It's really helpful. But so this is a pretty good example on how Grammarly works. So our subject is just going to be test, and we're going to write this is a test and I don't know how to spell. Now that we got that, and you obviously can see that there's some errors, and what this will do is it'll highlight it, and down here you can see if it's working or not, and you can also expand it like this, and it'll kind of give you like this user interface, but you don't have to ever use that. You can just highlight over it, and it'll tell you this is, so that's the right word, obviously, and it detected that there is an extra space, so you can click on it and it'll fix that. I don't, that's obviously not how you spell don't, you gotta add that, and the I is a capital, so I'll fix it like that. Now one thing is that it won't capitalize the first letter. I don't really know why, but it just won't, so just make sure you capitalize the first letter of your sentence. Alright, so now that I show you Grammarly, these two extensions, LastPass and Google Keep, are not necessary, but they're very nice to have, just like all the other ones. I can't live without these extensions. It sucks using a browser without them. And this one is Google Keep. It's like notes. It takes notes. You can just click on the extension and it'll give you a place to write down anything. For example, if you're doing a research project about elephants and you find a nice website, for example, I don't know, this one right here, you can create notes with Google Keep by just clicking it, and you can see right here it'll have the URL saved by clicking it, and you can add the title, facts, and you can write a note about elephants. I don't know notes about elephants. They live in Africa and Thailand, and boom, there you go. Once you're done with your notes, you can label them in different categories and then open them in your Keep, where you're going to find all your notes. The last extension that we're going to be downloading is LastPass. Now, LastPass is a password manager where you can store everything in a single place. It's easy to use, and it's super, super good if you're paranoid or if you want to be safe on the internet. In order to download LastPass, you need to go up here to this blue button, click Add to Chrome, add extension, just like we did with the other extensions. Once LastPass pops up into your extension bar, it'll also pop up the LastPass.com website where you can get started. Follow these instructions and you'll easily get through LastPass, and you'll understand why it's important to have different passwords for every account. Alright, so the last part of this video is about themes. You can change the look of your Google Chrome by downloading different themes that have different styles. So if you go to KCSQuickTips.weebly.com, right up here you can either click on this big lettering or you can click on the button below, and it'll bring you to themes where you can find different images and different backgrounds for your Google Chrome. For me, I prefer something simple, so I'll just get the dark theme. By clicking on a theme, you can add it to Chrome just like it's an extension. Once you click on it, it'll automatically download your theme and completely change it like this. So this is kind of like a darker theme, looks more minimalistic. If you don't like a theme, you can click undo and go back to whatever you had before. You can also download different themes like so, and just wait for it to download, add it to Chrome, and you can see how it didn't change this top bar up here. If you prefer it like that, if you want the white and then this image, you can do it like that, but not all themes will change the top bar, so you gotta be sure that the theme that you're choosing can change the top bar. So the last one, we'll do it like this. We can just download it again, and it'll override whatever theme is already there, and so this is kind of like a space theme. And that's pretty much it. That's how you get themes and personalize Google Chrome. Anyways guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. I taught you guys how to use bookmarks, how to download extensions, how to keep yourself safe with using LastPass. And now in the next videos, we're gonna be going over Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheets, and how to get infinite storage with Google Drive. So thank you very much for watching the video, and I'll see you later. Peace.